You know what they say about people who represent themselves? You have a fool for a client. It takes years of training. Yeah. Yeah. Don't interrupt me when I speak. Stop. Do you want to interrupt me again, ma'am? Ma'am, you just be quiet.
Wow.
Focus on me. Focus on me. This isn't first grade. You're an adult. You've been warned. You want to speak over me again?
What you want to do is what you kind of
Ma'am, you're in timeout. We're going to treat you like the child you're acting like. You're in timeout. I'll deal with this next week.
Why are you pulling them out?
Ma'am, you're under arrest.
This woman walked into court acting like the rules didn't matter to her. She kept interrupting the judge, arguing about everything, and giving off that I'm always right attitude that drives everyone crazy. Her original charge was for assault, but now she's back because she broke her probation rules. She's the type who thinks saying it's not that serious will make the problem go away. Her lawyer kept trying to calm her down, but she wouldn't stop, basically making his job useless. You could tell the judge had lost all patience with her, and honestly, who could blame him? Anyway, let's watch how this woman's attitude finally catches up with her.
Sylvester.
Yes, that's right.
In 21-38966, there is a second amended motion to revoke unadjudicated probation motion filed January of this year. So we've gone through about a half a year, and we need to move forward one way or the other. What are we going to do on this, David?
She had some problems. I've spoken to her on more than one occasion. These started, I believe, in early January, February, something like that. Miss Sylvester denied that she pled guilty before the court on the original case here. Basically, as we went through the motion to revoke probation, she denied committing any of them and wanted to talk to the court about whether she committed any of these offenses because she didn't think that she should be here. She has not violated her probation, I guess is what I think she is stating.
Correct. I have not violated it. I have made every.
No, you've never been on probation?
I've been on probation now since 2022 of December.
Yeah. That's not what you just said, David.
I've never been in any trouble or anything like that.
No, here's what's been alleged is you failed to report to the probation office in June of 23, August of 23, and September of 23. You failed to work faithfully at suitable employment and provide verification of such. That's what it alleges. I know what happens with a lot of folks. As long as you're trying hard to get employment, that's what's important to me. You failed to provide verification of performing community service hours as required. And that's important because that's community service and that's a necessary concept of probation. You failed to provide verification of entering and successfully completing an anger management program. Then there's failing to pay court assessed fees as directed. This says you were $734 in arrears in court fees as of January, but some people can't pay. And if you can't pay, you don't go to jail on my watch.
Well,
and hold on, one more. And this says you failed to report to the probation office on or about September 14th, 2024 for a judicial review.
Statement moved to amend that date to September 13th, Judge.
I was not aware that I needed to go back to the probation office based on what I was told over the.
Okay, hold on.
Over the
That's for me to decide and a hearing. I mean, you're going to plead untrue to it, is what we're saying. What you're saying. I'm not going to change it. It says on or about September 14th.
All right.
Well,
it's good enough for me.
What I would like to add is that I've made every effort to keep the check-in dates with my probation officer, several times. I then was rescheduled.
Hold on. Here's what we're going to do. If you're pleading untrue to all of these, then we have a hearing in front of me. That's me to decide. I get to hear both sides, and then I make the decision. That's the way it works.
Well, what I would like is for the probation to be reinstated.
Okay, I understand what you like. I'll listen to that at the end of the hearing.
Okay, so that's not something that can be done today.
We can do the hearing today if you want. These are all what I just told you.
That is what I would
like. You need to prepare for this?
I think reinstated. That way I can be on my way because I've got a special needs child to take care of. I've got a family.
Who's
And
taking
I've
care of the
got
child now?
a gospel singing career as well.
Who's taking care of the child now?
Me.
No, but when you're in jail, I mean, the child's not with you. Who's taking care of the child when you're stuck?
Well, my child is in a safety place. He's in a safe place, so I can't.
A family?
Yes, he's with a close family member.
All right.
So he is safe.
Well,
He's with me. However, yes,
Is that what you're trying to say?
that is what I'm saying.
I don't understand how someone can act innocent when their whole probation record is full of missed meetings and ignored calls. She argued with the judge about everything, trying to blame it all on miscommunication. Classic move. Her lawyer looked so frustrated. Every time he tried to talk, she talked right over him. Look, court isn't the place to argue your way out of trouble. It's about taking responsibility. When you keep interrupting the judge, you just make things worse for yourself. And every time she mentioned her kid like that excused her mistakes, it made her look even more irresponsible. Judges have heard that excuse 1,000 times. It doesn't work anymore, especially when you clearly aren't trying to fix your behavior. Everyone makes bad choices sometimes, but doubling down on them is a whole different level.
What do we want to do today?
Judge, I believe that what Ms. Sylvester wanted to do today was to have these addressed by the court. But
We have to go through a hearing and enter pleas.
Well, yes, sir.
Is that
Yes,
what
sir.
we're
And
gonna
I
do?
think that's what the court
Is that what we're going to do?
Hearing.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's a
Raise your
hearing, I
right hand, man. Raise your right hand.
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you may make during this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
All right, lower your hand.
Okay.
Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the second amended motion to revoke unadjudicated probation? Can we proceed in a summary fashion to move this along?
Yes, Your Honor.
In summary, ma'am, this states that on December 19th, 2022, in this court, I placed you on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years for the third degree felony of assault on a public servant. Is all of that true? Is all of that true?
Could you read me the date again? You said
December
2019?
19th, 2022. You were placed on 10 years deferred or unadjudicated probation.
No, correct.
Is that correct? All right. That's what it shows in all this file.
Correct.
Allegation number 1 states you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office on or about June 18th, 2023, August 14th, 2023. Now we're going back 2 years. September 6th, 23, in violation of your probation order. Is that true or untrue?
That is untrue.
Okay, that's all you need to say. We're going to hear both sides on that. This states number 2, you failed to work faithfully at suitable employment and provide verification of that in violation of your probation order. Is that true or untrue?
That is untrue.
Okay,
I
that's
did-
all. No, you're going to get to explain that. We just need to figure out what's true, what's not first. 3, you failed to provide verification of performing community service hours as required of your probation order. Is that true or untrue?
That is untrue. That one is true because so yes,
Okay, you'll be able to explain all of that later.
that one is a
4,
yes.
you failed to provide verification of entering and successfully completing the anger management program as directed by the probation office. Is that true or untrue?
I did not provide verification of entering it, but I did show up to class.
It's no.
a yes and no on that one. because
It's entering and successfully completing. It's conjunctive. You have to do both parts.
Then no.
All right. I'm not going to go on this. You're paying as much as you can pay toward all of these costs and everything, aren't you?
I'm paying in count 5, Judge.
Yeah, I don't even want to go into the money. 6, you failed to report to the probation office on or about September 14th, 2024 for a judicial review. Is that true or untrue?
That is untrue because I wasn't
That's all we
given
need.
the information.
Yep, that's all we need to know. No objections. Go ahead, state.
I would call Dominique Mayfield.
Yes, she would, like I stated, she would call and ask to reschedule, but those dates that she would be rescheduled for, she didn't attend.
Wow.
So out of the times,
Ma'am, you know what? Don't be rude. She
Oh,
gets to
please.
speak. Yes, you were.
I'm not trying to.
You just be quiet. You
Okay,
get a
I
chance
am.
to, just don't make comments when the lady is speaking. Please, thank you. And we won't interrupt you and be rude.
Okay, thank you. I didn't mean
If
to.
rude was
I do
a condition of
apologize.
probation, you'd be revoked for that.
The probation officer confirmed everything the judge already suspected. She acted surprised, pretending she didn't know about any of it, even though her record said otherwise. Her lawyer sat there quietly, probably thinking, please, just stop talking. You could see he was trying to hold it together, while she completely ruined her own defense. She kept interrupting witnesses, cutting off the judge, and playing the victim all at once. It was clear she didn't care about winning. She just wanted to argue. This is what happens when pride gets in the way of common sense. The judge tried giving her chances, asking about her work and classes. She said she worked at Wendy's and Steak and Shake but quit because of problems. She claimed she tried selling food on her own too, but the judge said that didn't count since she never told her probation officer. Then she blamed the system for missing her anger management classes. The judge reminded her that she's an adult and needs to take responsibility. Nobody's going to hold her hand. He told her straight up, we have thousands of people on probation. You have to do your part. Later, the judge brought up that she skipped court in 2024. She said she thought her case was dropped, but the judge didn't believe it. He explained that representing herself in court without a lawyer was a bad move, saying, people who represent themselves have a fool for a client. But she still wouldn't stop interrupting him. So finally, the judge had enough. He told her she was in timeout and ordered her to jail for being rude and talking over him. She tried to argue again, saying it was her first time, but no one was buying it. So, yeah, instead of the normal 30 days in jail for contempt, the judge gave her a week to think about her behavior. 7 days might not seem like much, but it's long enough to realize that arguing in court is never smart. Honestly, her lawyer deserves a medal for keeping calm through all of that. Watching him try to help her was like watching someone try to fix a car while it's still on fire. Now she's back on probation, but with stricter rules. Hopefully she finally learns something from this, because next time, she might not get another chance. Anyway, what do you guys think? Did she deserve more jail time? Or was the judge fair for giving her one more chance? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And thanks for watching till the end.